Okay, now let's move to the our creating the our first table in the database. How to creating that? We have to first configure the our MySQL database configurations. Where to configure that? If you remember, we will be having SRC main resources where we will configure the our application properties. As you can see here, click to the application dot properties here. Inside of this, you have to configure the all the related configurations. So here I'm just copy and pasted the configuration. So let me copy paste here. If you want, you can pause the video and see. Control V. Why not getting? Okay. Now it will be giving. Let me tell you what are the things is presenting here. Make sure it will be creating in the inside of the src main resources application dot properties. You have to paste this code, else you can write by your own way. And what are the things is present here? The first one is a spring dot data source dot url JDBC colon MySQL. If you know the what is a JDBC and how to configure that, then you can easily understand what I'm trying to saying. Okay. So first is here URL of the MySQL, that is a JDBC colon MySQL colon slash slash localhost colon 3306. What is this? The 3306 is port number of the MySQL. In my MySQL, let me go to the home. See, the localhost 3306 is the port number. In your will be a different, might be. Whatever it is, you can provide a same as the port number. Okay. 3306 slash attendance. Here you have to provide a database name which you want to create in your database. So I'm here creating a, let's suppose I'm creating here contact, and the lesser one is underscore contact management management system. Okay, system. This is the database name which I suggest I want to create in the database. And after this, the beauty is a question mark. Create a database if not exist is equal to true. That means we were not going to manually creating the our database. It will just go to the MySQL and search that database is present or not. If it's not present in my MySQL, it will be automatically creating the database. Okay, as you can see here, let's go to the MySQL. Click here. See, there is no any database present in a contact management system. See, there is no any database. But at the time of creating the our project, it will be showing that. Okay. So let's go to the here, come back here. And the next one is spring.datasource.username root. In my MySQL, the username is root. In your maybe a different one. Okay. Sorry. Form. Go to the here, edit connection, and see the username is root. It will be a different in your system. Okay. I'm using here root. So here the the username is root and the password which I'm using is admin. It will be different in your MySQL database. Whatever it is, provide same as it is. And after this, you have to provide a spring.datasource.driver class, that is a com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. After this, as you can see here, these three features is present. What is this? The first one is a spring.jpa.hibernate.dtl auto update. So when you are modifying your classes, that is entity package, the table, whatever the fields is modified, it will be automatically updated in your database as well. For that, you need this. In the development environment, you can use it. In the productions, you don't have to use this. And the next one is a spring data. A spring.jpa.showSQL query. SQL is equal to true. It will be show the console how the how the SQL is executed when you perform the any operations. And to providing the structure of the SQL, you will be need a spring.jpa.properties.have.format SQL is equal to true. Okay. I hope you will understand right now. After this, just control S and save it and close it. Okay. This is the okay. So creating this table in the database, we will be having one annotations called at the rate entity. Why this entity is annotated as a you have to go to the database and creating this table, and the table will be having some fields which we'll also have to create it, right? So what are the fields we needed in the contact? So contact will be having a private int id, also private string name, private and string sorry long font. Phone after phone also have a private string email. Also, if you want, you can also provide private string city. Okay, these are the fields we need to create it inside of contact table. How to create it? It will not automatically create it. We have to provide some annotations. So to creating the ID automatically, will having a at the rate ID, and then at the rate generated value strategy is equal to identity generated type dot identity. After this, the name should not be null. Whenever we saving the our fields, the name should not be null. So we have to annotate it as a at the rate column. Inside of this, null label is equal to false. And the same thing for the phone, same thing for the email, and same for the city. If you want to be email should be unique or a form should be unique at the time of saving, you can provide here unique is equal to true. So it will not save the duplicate numbers in the next time. So I don't want to be here. If you want, you can provide this. Okay. So this is done now. Now these are the field is a private. Or if I want to perform any operations in another class and I want to use this fields or states, we need a constructor. And to getting access or modify the fields or a property, we also need a getters and setters, right? So let's create the our constructor first. Source generate constructor without a fields called as default constructor. After this, we also need a source generate date and time. All the fields with the parameterized constructor, and also generate a constructor. Uh, generate sorry generate the source of the getters and setters. Select all and generate it. Okay. After this, if you have run our program, this contact table will be created and these fields will be created inside of the contact. How to happen? Let me run our project and see is it created or not. So before that, let me go to the here, click to the left button and run as Spring Boot app. Run it and see here. It will take some time. Okay. Yeah. As you can see here, see the configuration is showing there. What is the configuration of the our project? And after this, see that creating a table with the fields called ID, city, email, name. The value is not null. Now let's go to the MySQL and see is it created or not. Let's go. As you can see here, there are not created a a contact management system, but at the time of refresh, that database will be coming here. Refresh it and see the contact management system is coming here. This is the database. Inside of database, we have a table called contact. The contact should have a field, that is a field of ID, city, email, name, phone number. That means our project is working fine. Now we can move to the next part of the project. That's all about these videos. Thank you for watching Coding Pills. Just like taking small pills of knowledge every day.